Welcome back, y'all, to another, okay. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another Binding of Isaac episode. Tony plays Binding of Isaac, whatever you want to freaking call it. Anyways, hope y'all are actually, chilling, doing good, enjoying your life and whatnot, just kind of, hopefully the day isn't too rough on some of y'all. Day was pretty solid on me. However, I am very excited because Call of Duty Zombies map has come out and I want to play it. So, after I'm done recording Isaac here, I'm going to play the new Zombies map and probably get really, either A, disappointed, or B, I'ma think, man, this is cool as hell. Regardless of whatever happens, I'm sure I'll tell y'all all about it during tomorrow's episode or something. But as of right now, I am optimistic. I'm feeling a bit excited. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I actually mentioned this to you guys the other day or at all, but I remember I was actually very excited. Still am very excited about Battlefield 6. My friend had an issue though. Apparently you need secure boot on to boot up Battlefield 6, but he has some issue because he didn't have secure boot on. He had it off, so he went to go turn it on and then it he couldn't turn on his PC at all, so things were very scary for a second there. He had to pull out his CMOS and reset it pretty much. So that was pretty interesting, I guess, to kind of think about as a first day release for a game, or for a beta for a game. Seems scary, but I double checked mine. I have secure boot on, so I'm actually fine. I should be fine. Anyways, all that aside, all of that, whatever aside and whatnot. Whoa, what a rare room, bro. 2 black hearts just kind of in the middle there. I don't think I've ever seen that, unironically, ever. That's kind of crazy. Oh, but like I was saying, I'm very excited. And I remember in my mind thinking man, this game I hope is gonna be really good. I'm hoping for nothing but the best, truly. Then, what was it? I want to say a couple days later, after I saw that I was invited to the open beta thing, I got an email from EA and they're like, oh, we're including you in the beta. It's not like some personal email or like, oh my god, Tony, we know you, bro. We've actually been very excited to have you. We want you to play Battlefield. No, nothing like that. More so, the thing that EA would send out to anyone using their service. What is it called again? Origin? It's hey, by the way, new Battlefield game coming out. We invited you to try the open beta, so make sure to give it a shot. Oh, I remember, because I signed up for the EA playtesting for Skate 4 specifically. So I decided, you know what? I'll probably give it a shot at a later time, though. In my mind, I'm thinking I'll give Battlefield a shot later time. But I'm excited. It does seem to be looking somewhat actually decent. And then I remember a few days later, there's a trailer. All right, there's a trailer for Call of Duty Zombies. It's the final DLC, the final Zombies map in Black Ops 6 Reckoning. There's a trailer that comes out for it, and I'm like, man, this looks cool. I'm excited. I kind of want to see what the trailer's all about. So I go peep the trailer, and what more do I see than just, I don't even know, man. I'm just so baffled because it's bro, low key. You know what I mean? It's just oh my god, shut up, bro. You know what I mean? It's, who cares? You're infuriating because you're yapping. You're yapping about nothing. And all in the comments, I'm not even joking, all in the comments for the Black Ops 6 Reckoning trailer were just at least every 3 comments I would see one person who was man, fuck this, bro. I'm excited for Battlefield 6. Who's excited? Who here is excited for BO or for Battlefield 6? And it's like, bro, you guys are low-key being mad annoying. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, and I wish this upon no game. As a fan of the Battlefield franchise, I do not genuinely wish this, but I'm like, man, y'all need to just shut up, bro. We're not having Battlefield versus Call of Duty debates in the big 2-5, you know what I mean, bro? Man, fuck this zombies like bullshit. This shit sucks. Treyarch needs, they're like, I hope Activision, not even, they didn't even say Activision. They're just like, I hope Call of Duty realizes they need to step their game up before Battlefield 6 comes out and gives them a wake-up call. And it's like, bro, Battlefield, unless Battlefield 6 manages to somehow perfectly to a T replicate prime COD zombies, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I don't think I really care too much about the COD versus Battlefield 6 debate. You know what I mean? Battlefield 6 has great multiplayer and sometimes great story, or at least entertaining story. And Black Ops, Call of Duty in general, has zombies, all right? They have zombies that no other franchise manages to even somewhat come close to. How? I don't know. You know, it's what's the word I'm thinking of? It's insane to me too, you know? It's insane to me to think about how for some reason the Call of Duty franchise seems to be the only franchise in gaming history capable of making something as addicting slash like spine-tinglingly good as what's it called, bro? COD Zombies. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand it, bro. It don't make sense to me how they managed to do that, is what I'm trying to say. I'm disappointed, I guess, low-key also, because it's like, you telling me none of y'all can't do that? You feel me? You know what I mean? I'm slightly disappointed also, because a part of me is just like, you're telling me y'all can't do this? You guys it just can't be replicated, you know what I mean? There is no possible way to replicate this in a godly woman. the prime, like, D1 levels of GOAT status, you know what I mean? We're talking LeBron level GOAT status of an alternate game mode, you know, in a video game. And no other company can manage to replicate that at all. I just don't believe it. You feel me? I don't believe it for a second, man. Yet, I haven't been proven correct. There's no other company that somehow manages to make something as good as COD Zombies, and it doesn't exist. Skr Ritual, you could say. Oh, Tony, what about Skr Ritual? Yeah, man, I'm gonna be real with you. I've tried Skr Ritual. I think it is sufficient, but it ain't COD Zombies, you know what I mean? I think Skr Ritual is decent. I'm not gonna lie and sit here and be like, man, Skr Ritual is the most peak thing ever made. No, I'm gonna be real. I don't think that's the case. I don't think most of y'all out there think that's the case. You know what I mean? If you want something that's like COD Zombies, you play COD Zombies. There is literally no other like substitution. And I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know if they like managed to trademark the genre or something, and so anyone that tries to get into like some sort of legal battle, but it's like, no, because Skr Ritual exists, so obviously it's not the case. So how come no one else can do COD Zombies except for Activision, it seems? You know what I mean? Or not even, technically not Activision, except for Treyarch. How come no one can do COD Zombies except for COD? You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. It don't make no sense, man. It shouldn't make any sense. And yet that's what it is. I don't know, bro. You feel me? I don't know, man. I'm a little lost. As a big fan of Call of Duty Zombies but also a big hater of Activision and the whole COD HQ annoyingness and shit. I want there to kind of essentially be COD zombies, but just not COD. But it just, I obviously, I have been proven, and it just can't be replicated, you know what I mean? Simply does not exist. So until Battlefield 6 manages to pull that off, you know? If they manage to pull it off, then I am not engaging in the rage bait that is Battlefield 6 versus COD, you know, COD discourse. Cause I unironically saw it on that comment section, and I was like, bro, what's the deal? You know, you feel me? A part of me was just like, I hope this game fails because I need y'all to shut up about this. I don't actually hope Battlefield 6 fails. I hope it succeeds. I hope Battlefield 6 is good. You know what I mean? I just also wish it wasn't attached to EA or whatever. But just whatever, man. You know what I mean? It's a whole truly the most grand moral dilemma of all is playing video games made by companies that produce bad games. You know what I mean? It low-key baffles me that the same company that publishes not even Peak, but you know. Never mind. I was actually gonna say Assassin's Creed, but from what I know, what has happened to Assassin's Creed? Any like Assassin's Creed scholars out there, or just like magically crazy diehard fans that can enlighten a Tony? What happened to the games? Because I'm gonna be real with you, I never played much of them. All of my Assassin's Creed experience comes from me trying 3 back in like middle school, I think it was. And I remember trying it and being like, wow. No offense, by the way, when I say this. I remember trying it and being like, wow, this game sucks. This is a not good game, and I never touched the Assassin's Creed franchise ever. I never even went near it again. But someone who is like, you know, smarter than I, or more knowledgeable about Assassin's Creed, last I remember is like there's this saga or whatever, you know? Maybe saga might not be the right word, but there's this guy named Ezio, and his whole thing is like Ezio is I don't even know, honestly. What is it? I just remember that, I don't know, I think I might be thinking of the wrong guy. Pretty much what I'm trying to say here is there was an entire story involving like you would go back and like relive your ancestors' lives or whatever, right? That's kind of how the whole like shtick worked, I believe. It's like you were reliving some people's past lives in these olden times or whatever. That's how the game worked. And now I am under the assumption that that simply is not a thing anymore, because it honestly kind of seems like Assassin's Creed has just become a name to stick onto like a random RPG game. You know what I mean, bro? Like I remember seeing there was like some like weapon rarity system or whatever in, I think it was like Valhalla or something, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And I was just like, is this Assassin's Creed, bro? You feel me? There's no way this is the game series. Series so ass you forgot there was a movie about it. I bet y'all forgot. I bet y'all forgot, bro. I'm not dissing. I know I did say series so ass, but I'm not dissing the Assassin's Creed series as a whole. I'm more so kind of just perplexed by this. As someone who played it once, did not like it, and has just managed to see it grow over time, I also realize that's Ubisoft. I'm realizing now Assassin's Creed is Ubisoft, I'm pretty sure. However, I'm stuck on this trail, so I'm gonna just keep yapping about it. But what's the dealio with that? You know what I mean? What's the dealio with that game series, bro? It's just, I'm not picking up what the game's putting down. I guess that's low-key what I'm trying to say, you know? I'm not really picking up what the game's kind of putting down. And it's trying to put something down, but I'll be damned if I have no idea what the hell they're trying to do. You know what I mean? What's the deal with airline food now, bro? What's the deal with their storyline? What's the deal with Valhalla and then the one where it takes place in like Egypt, you know? And then they got the new one, Assassin's Creed Shadows, that I'm not hating on. I hear it's not really that good of a game, if I'm correct, but I'm not hating on the fact that, what's the word I'm thinking of? I think people hated it because of 1, woman, and 2, minority, you know? I think initially that was the whole hate, which is like loser coded, you know? That's in and of itself mad loser coded. Is being like, oh, you're playing as a woman in this game? Oh man, what the? This is trash. And it's like, bro, just shut up, dog, huh? You ever think about that? You ever think about just stick, you know, I can't. I think it was Atom Smasher from Cyberpunk. But I shouldn't say it. I'm gonna be the better man in this scenario by not encouraging certain activities. But low key though, yeah, if you really give a damn if the main character or whatever is a woman or some shit, and it's like, oh, but that's not historically accurate, you know what I mean? That's not historically accurate, that's not realistic or whatever. It's like, my brother in Christ, this series started off by you like going back in time through some like weird codec shit. You know what I mean, bro? Like, this series don't give a fuck, dog. You are barking up the wrong tree might be the correct term here, but I don't think that's the right term. I did not mean to do that. I meant to, whatever. This could have been anything, so I had to try, you know what I mean? I had to try to see if it was good. This could have been literally anything. Recent emergency contact is really good. We continue onward. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I'm just not really so sure about the game as a whole. But truth be told, I don't really care too much about the Assassin's Creed games. You feel me? I don't really care too much about the Assassin's Creed games. Oh, but yeah, from what I did hear though, even though initially the hate was like, you know, minority and woman, I think it kind of just like, the game did come out and people were like, yeah, this game's kind of boring, you know? This new Assassin's Creed game is kind of boring or whatever. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. Part of me is just like, low-key, what's new? You know? Assassin's Creed being boring? Hold up. What's new, bro? This ain't news to me, dog. I've been on this. I've been trying to tell y'all. Not really, though. I haven't been trying to tell anyone. But all I will say is that it is not news to me that people find Assassin's Creed boring. Who would have guessed? Alright, and I'm trying my hardest not to be a super duper loser hater, you know, but sometimes when your feelings get validated, you low-key want to talk about it, you know? That's why that always happens. Anytime your feelings get validated, bro, people get in a real, like, I love to talk about it mood. You ever seen those tweets or whatever, where it's like, say some, you know, for example, some random YouTube content creator comes out, hey, this content creator is actually a really bad person or whatever, you know what I mean? This content creator sucks, this content creator is bad, and here's a Google Doc as to why. And then all of a sudden, you get the massive influx of the tweets or whatever that are like, oh, like Ben knew this guy was a loser, you know what I mean? I've been on this hate train since day one, bro. I've been a hater since the beginning. And it's like, when I get hit, why do I do that? Hello? What is this Stompy upgrade, dog? I've never actually had it before, surprisingly. I don't want that. Nah, I'll take. I don't think there's actually a bad Zodiac. I think all the Zodiacs are mid. No. Some Zodiacs are good. Some of them are mid, but I don't think there's actually a bad one that exists. You know what I mean? Did I get larger? No, I got conjoined. I'm just huge, like off rip. I didn't even realize it. I did realize I was huge, but like I didn't. It took me a minute to process how large I am. Act of contrition? Yes! I get option to angel deals again. Which is always a good thing. Never bad, never bad. Where are we? Necropolis 1? You know what? No, we're taking this. As much as I want to keep emergency contact because of how good it is, I'm gonna take the Hermit just in case. Just in case next time I fight the shop it's agreed, you know what I mean? It's better to guarantee that and not be the case. Ow. Oh, the money is beautiful. Oh, come on, man. But I don't know, bro. I hope the game's good. Battlefield 6. I'm talking about Battlefield 6. I hope Battlefield 6 turns out to be good. Will I play the open beta? Probably. I did hear from a friend there was some issues with the beta itself. In that I told you it needed secure boot, but there have been some issues where like if you try to turn secure boot back on, you get, what's the word I'm thinking of, bro? Like you get like a laced copy of Battlefield, not even laced copy, like your PC just straight up won't turn on anymore. Apparently that happened to a friend of mine. He had to do some shenanigans to fix it, and I was just like, man, that sounds, I'm gonna be real with you, I'm gonna keep it a stack. That sounds awful. Why is that happening in the Big 2-5, dare I call it? You know what I mean? Dare Tony say the words, Big 2-5. What's going on? Duplicates all your friends, all my one buddy that dies every time I enter a new room, dog? Nah, I'm good, I'll pass, you know what I mean? He's gonna get shot and killed. I'm afraid for him. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm afraid for little guy. That's why I got a little quiet there. I was kind of silently trying to protect him. In Silent Night. You know what hold on. Do y'all feel this for shows and media and such? So I'm pretty sure I've yapped about like, hey guys, I've been watching a whole bunch of Better Call Saul and this and that, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I am like quite literally on like the final 2 episodes of Better Call Saul. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm like worried, bro. You know what I mean? I don't want to finish it. In some weird twist of events, a part of me is like, one, I want to finish the show because it's so good. Like, this show is so peak. I need to know what happens at the very end. I need to see it through to its maximum conclusion. But also, if I finish it, it's over. You know what I mean? If I finish it, that's the end of the show, dog. There's no more Better Call Saul after this. There's not gonna be another series. There's not gonna be another season. As far as I know, Vince Gilligan is working on a new series about some, I forgot what the like tagline thing or whatever it is. It's like the unhappy person needs to save the world from happiness or whatever. And I believe it is starring the actress who played Kim Wexler. But, you know, regardless of that, what I'm trying to say here for real is, it's like, man, it's gonna be over. You feel me? I would be so distraught because it's gonna be done. And it's gonna sound stupid to say. I was just about to say I would have beat Better Call Saul, but no, I'm not beating anything. The show would be done for. Where is the, and wow. Oh, I missed it, bro. I didn't even realize I passed it already. Why have I been roaming, dog? Hello? I killed little bro for no reason. Oh man, what the? I guess we'll go down then just to see if I can't scrounge up a little extra or something. We'll see what happens. This is really good. This is really, oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's a horrible play. This is really good. The only downside I can kind of think of is it lasts so little, unfortunately. That's just how the cookie crumbles, though. It does last quite the little amount. I mean, look at that. Look at that damage. Oh my goodness. Let's go down. Might as well. Oh my god, Spirit Sword. Yes! Oh my goodness, we won. Okay. I shouldn't say we won. I shouldn't try and cement our victory so soon, but I mean, never mind. Come on, bro. Look at your screen, dogs. Okay, look at what's happening. You can't look at this and not tell me something's up. You feel me? Okay, I don't know why. I'm gonna be real with you. Don't know why I thought I could walk that. A part of me was thinking, does Stompy give me like creep immunity or something like that? No, I'm gonna be real with you. I think it just made my hitbox larger. Good plan on my end to not go that way. The up route, kind of. Oh my god, he's dead. Oh my god, the bloat, the goat. Nah, he's not the goat. I don't know why I said that. No, I had him. No, I had him with me. Oh my god, little bro, you were alive. I don't know how, but you were alive. I failed you, dog. What? I didn't even hit anybody there. I'm gonna be real with you. You know what? We don't complain. Oh, this room is illegal. Can't do anything. Oh, never mind. I don't know why I thought I couldn't do anything. I'm gonna be real, I just kind of got scared. Okay, this is one of those instances where it was not close. My friend gave me this fact. I don't know how real this is. It could be a rock fact, you know, someone call me out or whatever. But he said that secret rooms, super secret rooms, usually spawn way closer to the boss fight. Or at least they have a higher likelihood of spawning way closer to the boss fight. I'm gonna be real with you, dog. I saw that. I know I probably lost our angel. Oh. I was gonna say, I know I probably just lost our angel deal chance, however. But no. Flight would have been great, but I probably would have hurt myself way more than I would have liked. Don't be real. Grab the negative. Yeah, let's go down. Jesus Christ almighty, man. Do you see what's happening on the screen, dog? Schlag. Look at that. No, come on, man. This is cheating. You can't just harm the little guy every single time I walk into a room, bro. That's not fair. That's not fair to him. Alright, let's get our asses through this. Let's get through this real quick, you feel me? Wow, I'm kind of blasting through this. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. I'm very surprised. I don't... How do you even describe this? You know what? That is so demonic, bro. How do you describe this run? You feel me? Describe this as someone who has never played Isaac in their life. And he's dead. And then we go in. All right. See what we have here. See what we have here. Okay. I have Guppy. I have Belial. I think these are both not bad decisions to grab. My bad. I notice anytime a run gets really good, you would think that like I would speak more, considering I get to lay back. Not lay back, I'm literally leaning forward in my chair as we speak. But like I get to pretty much not give a fuck, you feel me? Because it's like, oh, the run's goated anyways. I can kind of not really care too much. Was I a Belial a bad decision? I feel like it... I thought it would work with me, but I don't think it does. I'm gonna be actually real with y'all. Like, I think, what's the word? Not I'm done for, but it's like, what is it? What is it? What is it? Actually, I can't think of the term. The term has befallen me. I don't even think that's the real term. But I just can't remember what I'm trying to say. I don't know, man. Assassin's Creed sucks. I'm sorry. I just don't vibe with it. You know what's another game? I don't say, I'm not gonna necessarily say this sucks. I never played it before. But I'm actually been very interested in. But from what I heard, at least, the newer games, I forget if it was a newer games or if it was like a bad remake or something, but Saints Row, I think it was like a reboot style. You know how like a lot of things nowadays have kind of been like, oh, we're gonna, not nowadays, I think this is definitely old news, but like people would, new game or movie would come out and it would be, if it was like a reboot to the franchise, it would be called like, oh, Doom is perfect. You know, instead of being called Doom 4 or whatever, or like continuing on any sort of other thing, like, what is it, like Evil Doom or whatever, or like Final Doom or any of that, it was just called Doom, and people refer to it as Doom 2016. Modern Warfare from Call of Duty's end, they just decided to make a new game in the Modern Warfare style, And instead of calling it Modern Warfare 4, it's now referred to as Modern Warfare, parentheses 2019. And they did it again. They did it again for Call of Duty with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, 2021. And it's like, what are we doing? I guess what I'm trying to say. You feel me? As a, what's the word I'm thinking of? As a worried third party, you know? What is going on? Why are we naming games old games? You know what I mean? But it was, I believe it was the Saints Row that was named like the Saints Row. I think that was the name of the game. That one came out, and from what I remember hearing, people were like, this game is actually garbage. Like, this game sucks. Game so bad it ruined the franchise type of beat. You know what I mean? We should make a video essay on that. Games so bad they ruined the franchise they're a part of. What would you guys put as your number one? I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what I'd put. I did see a video recently though. It was not in a similar vein, but it was sequels so good. Alright, it was the opposite. It was sequels so good it ruined the franchise. You know what I mean? And it's like, hold up. He might be onto something, question mark? There were some games in there there was Star Fox 64. That game being so good that the Star Fox franchise pretty much not couldn't recover, but like it could never reach the level that Star Fox 64 had. Like there was a GameCube game I didn't even know existed. There was like a Wii game or a DS game I didn't know existed. You know what I mean? So it was like this game was so goated that it never received anything again. You know what I mean? I'll try. I'll try. There's no guarantee I'm gonna live. So, I mean, we'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see. Samson's Lot and Rage Baby. Maybe grabbing Eye of Belial wasn't the correct move. I don't know. Just a thought. Just a thought, Tony. We'll see how this turns out. But what was I talking about? What game were we talking about again? The Saints Row. I heard it was so bad, you know? I just heard that like it was awful. And I have wanted to play the games though, truth be told. Like I think I own the third Saints Row on GOG, Good Old Games, my goats. I'm pretty sure I own the third game on there. And people, I think usually people say like, oh, that is like the go-to, that's the go-to Saints Row game is Saints Row the Third. That game's peak or whatever, and I'm like, you know, good to hear. I'd hope it is. But oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. That was my last bastion. I'm gonna be real with you. That one part was my last bastion of hope. I think I'm done for. I'm genuinely done for. And we should start praying on my downfall. I think I'm dead, bro. Hopefully I can make something useful, you know what I mean? Like what's the play here, you know? What do we get here that saves us? Raw liver? I already found the secret room, dog. And little guy's dead. That's great. Great, not that it mattered. He died earlier. He died beforehand anyways. So it's not like he gave me much. A 1 makes you larger, dog? Nah, I hate this game. Nah, I hate this game, bro. Me in this game, I think, got beef, for real. No joke. This ain't even a joke anymore. Health up! Wait, it's useless though. Who cares? There's no red hearts. Somehow, Samson, the character that thrives off getting hit, has 0 red hearts dropping to refill me. I can't get topped off, bro. I paused. They can't top off my HP, is what I mean to say. Range down, dude. You can go explode, man. Kick rocks or whatever. What, Bob's curse? What are we doing, man? What are we doing, Bob's curse? What are we doing? Who cares? Have mercy on my soul. Oh, Tinto. Okay, hold up, hold up, hold up. We're kind of making progress again. I think hating on Assassin's Creed is cursing me. I'm gonna be real with you. Man, you know what? My friend, hold on. Alright, so I don't know the validity of this info, okay? I don't know the validity of this information. However, my friend the other day told me he was talking about how, hey, it's good that Ghost of Yote is going to be coming out real soon. It's the sooner it comes out, the better, because Sucker Punch stated afterwards they're looking to, you know, go back to Infamous, whether that be remaster, remake, you know, or a new game in the series, whatever. But he said pretty much they're looking to take a gander back at Infamous. And I'm gonna be so real with you. I hope for my friend's own benefit and his well-being, he better not be lying to me, bro. All right? That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna leave it. He knows what I mean. He'll know what it means, you feel me? For his health and well-being, he better not be lying to me about a new Infamous, dog. Cause that game is crack cocaine to me. Unironically. Alright? That game is crack cocaine to me. And I do not need more lies being spread to me about it. So just, you know, little Tony insider knowledge, apparently. Quote unquote. Anyways, Bloody Crown. Nice. Want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day and good night, depending on the time reviewing this. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.